I think this is the only time in history, in my 28 years on this earth, that a meteorologist didn't know we were going to get 6 to 8 inches of snow. So, I don't know who to blame this situation on. You know, is it me? Is it meteorology? Is it global warming? Was it Al Gore? I don't know. I just know a couple of days ago I felt like shit. So I booked a flight to Nevada to go to Vegas for the Super Bowl. And spent a little less money than I would have if I flew out of Hartford, so I booked my flight from Logan in Boston. Wake up this morning and it's snowing. 4 to 5 inches already on the ground at 6 a.m. So I'm freaking out. I'm panicking. I don't know what to do. I'm ready to just freaking have an anxiety attack. The snow was just hammering us at work, and it wasn't stopping. After work, get out, get into the car, call Expedia 3-4 times. Well, the first time would have been good if we actually didn't have our call dropped. They were changing the flight for me, charged me $200, whatever. Get disconnected, talk to another guy, tells me he's got to send me to a specialist. Waited 10-12 minutes for a specialist, never answered. Called again, got somebody else. They said there's nothing they can do for me. I said, so I'm better off just crossing my fingers, hoping that flight was canceled from Boston or delayed so I could get my refund. Oh, yeah, he says, yeah. Then we could do something. We could give you a credit or a gift card or credit towards your next flight. That's cool. I wasn't having any of this driving to Boston stuff. I mean, there was no snow on the ground yesterday, and now we're just hammered. So I booked a flight from Bradley. I mean, if another Tommy and Gene goes to Logan, he can fly to Las Vegas for free, I guess. But it's just something we have to fight now. The guy said, I don't know what he said. Language barrier. So, we'll see. Got $2,000 in the pocket. I have a car charger I bought today. Doesn't fit my phone. I'll go return that, try to get one that fits my phone. Deposit this bank check I got for the offer about it's about a month old now. I put an offer in on this condo. Couldn't buy a condo because I have too much student loan debt. So maybe we just shouldn't go to school. Otherwise, if you go to school, you can't have a future. You can't even buy something for $120,000. So putting this deposit back in the bank, $1,000. Take out another $5. Go to Nevada with $2,500. My own money. Maybe try to double it down in Carolina. I don't think Denver has a chance. Got my Carolina jersey. I mean, we just got to see where it goes from there. I saw on the United app my flight was boarding in Boston. So maybe I'm going to strike out and lose, $675. So maybe I just go to Vegas, make all my money back. Kind of pointless. Maybe a couple of $100 parlays. We'll see. After losing out on all my money from missing that Friday flight from Boston to Hartford, I was luckily able to get one from Bradley to Hartford later on that evening. Problem was, the hotel that I went to was very, very sketchy. I got to the car rental center when I landed, hooked it up with National, where I could just walk up to an aisle and pick a car. Guy said you could take anything you want. So I looked inside the Charger, but decided, hey, I can't handle this thing. I just grabbed an Impala. So after my little mix-up at the Mardi Gras casino, finally went to Hooters, where I hooked it up with the Groupon. Hung around in the casino a little, gambled my money. Wasn't doing too bad. Went over to the room, put my stuff away, came back down. I didn't gamble though. I hit the bar, and I hit the bar hard. Bottle of Bud, shot of whiskey. Bottle of Bud, shot of whiskey. Got to the point where I staggered over to the Hooters restaurant, and I said, I'll take a dozen wings to go. We don't have a dozen, the waitress says. Would you like 10? Yeah, 10, whatever. So I paid her. I don't know, I probably gave her a 50. I was so out of it. Staggered back to the machine I was playing earlier. Gambled for a few minutes. Came back. Picked up my wings. So it's Saturday, I think. I'm so hungover from last night. Gonna go put in these bets. Just gonna grab the right envelope and take a shower. It is fucking beautiful here compared to home. It's nice. I just can't go outside on the balcony for a smoke because there's no ground. Can't go out to the pool because they're redoing the pool. Unless that's not Hooters pool. So I went to the hotel yesterday that I initially booked through Expedia. It's called Mardi Gras. It's not anything like Mardi Gras. Pimps, crack whores, the poor front desk clerk, Ned, he was fucked up, shaking. And then the security guard, he looked sketchy, just like smiling. So I went to Hooters. Next cheapest thing on here. So I'm down about $1,200 for this trip, and it's just me. Lost a couple hundred on this big wheel yesterday. Taking the Pacers over the Pistons. I'm not focused on karma, but Jesus, something's got to give. I got to win on something, so we'll see. What I saw wasn't so bad. I won my bets. Pacers beat the Pistons. A couple other games won. Some college games I threw money down on. My only mistake was putting money on the Panthers. Everybody was taking the Panthers to beat the Broncos. I was looking at the lines. One line paid 15-1 if the Broncos beat the Panthers by 14.5. They did it. That would have been a hell of a payout. But anyway, Saturday, decided to go on the strip, do a little gambling. I kept my sports tickets in the safe up in the room. Figured I wouldn't gamble too much more. I'll just focus on the sports. So I bought tickets to go see the Jersey Boys, Paris Hotel. Probably one of the best shows I've ever seen. Probably the only show I've ever seen. But it made everything worth the while.
You're from my neighborhood, you got three ways out. You could join the army, you could get mobbed up, or you could become a star. Big girls don't cry. Big girls don't cry. Walk like a man, fast as I can. Walk like a man from you. I'll tell the world, forget about it, girl. And walk like a man from you.
At long last, love has arrived, and I thank God I'm alive. You're just too good to be true. Can't take my eyes off you. Who loves you, pretty baby? Who's gonna help you through the night? Who loves you, pretty mama? Who's always there to make it? Who loves you? Who loves you, pretty baby?
Oh, what a night it really was. Sunday morning, I went over to redeem a Groupon to get a spa. A rock massage, some detox thing that they wanted to do to me. I went with their program, put my feet in some hot water. They put a little metal ball in there with some solution, turned the water brown. The lady said it was all my body's toxins coming out through my feet. I Googled it later on that night. Turns out, appears to be a scam. The solution in the metal make the water brown. Anyway, now I had to decide between going to watch the Super Bowl and going on the High Roller Link, because I bought tickets for that with the Jersey Boys the previous night. I said screw it. I just wanted to find a place to watch the game. I went back to Paris, where I saw they had a buffet last night. They were sold out. Darn, I should have bought the tickets last night. Just didn't want to wait. Then I went down Main Street Station. Nothing. Bars were packed. So I watched a couple of minutes down there. Wound up going back to Hooters. Walked into Hooters, they said, you need to buy a pass. I said, how do I buy a pass? You go to the front desk. Went up to the front desk, bought the pass. $100. I said, what does this get me? She says, you can spend it in the restaurants. You just can't go over 100. Very well, I said. And I went into Hooters. Walked in wearing my Panthers jersey. That was up until halftime, where I walked up to my room, took a shit, threw my Panthers jersey on the ground because they were stinking it up bad. Went back downstairs, watched the third quarter. Said, screw this. I can't watch this game anymore. Denver is just beating them up bad. Went upstairs, watched the last couple of minutes in my room. Bought a Pepsi. Was taking it easy. Watched the trophy ceremony. And that was it for me. I got a lot of sleep Sunday night. I just wasn't feeling like myself. But Monday I woke up with the crack of dawn. Actually, 4 o'clock, it wasn't even dawn. It was still dark. I drove around, got a Starbucks coffee, went to the MGM, gambled a couple of more times before finally taking off to the airport. Got back home, stress-free for a couple of weeks. But then, as it turns out, just got frustrated again. I always said to myself, if I go to Vegas for the 6th time, that's better be the time I moved there. The flight is horrible. But I just had to go. Because I was just getting too stressed. Oh, too stressed. Dunkin' by the mall. And the Sunoco. And this coffee. I just can't get it's disgusting. Disgusting. Who the fuck wakes up and makes this shit? Wasting my time, wasting my money. It's Mother's Day, May 8th, 2016. My last day of work. Well, not last. It's just to leave to see what's out there. Yep, that's me. Completely lost it. Took 3 months off of work. Now, what the hell am I gonna do? Vegas again? Okay, got a job interview lined up. Here we go. Hey, let's get a rental car. This time, I'm going with the Charger. Why not? Here I am at the Hard Rock Cafe in Land King Suites. Very nice room. Bed. Views. Alright, what else we got going on? TV. I absolutely love the lamp. Restaurants they got. And snack packs. Take it off the charge here. This little lounging couch. Chair. View from outside. Absolutely stunning. Now I get out of my shirt and tie. Figure out what to do. You know, it seems every time I go to Nevada, somebody I really want to see ends up playing or showing a day or two after I leave. Ray Romano, day after I leave. Jay Leno, 2 days after I leave. Tim Allen, legitimately 4 hours after I leave. But it's fine. Finally, Brad Garrett. Oh, you're at your comedy club? You were too back during the Super Bowl, but you never retweeted me saying if you're going to perform or not on Sunday night. That just left me in a daze. It's like you're too good for people, Brad. But anyway, you're lucky you're a funny one, because I really enjoyed your show. And hell, I got this Charger. Why not just zip around in the desert all the time? First stop? I'll go straight all the way down. What do you know, I turn around, and I see part of the Riviera being demolished. They didn't even tell anybody. Like, hey, that just totally ruined my vacation. What should I do now? Actually, Tony went up to go see that UFO site. I wonder if there are any more UFOs around closer to here. Turns out there was a UFO sighting up in Mount Charleston. That was only about 45 minutes away. So what did I do? Hell, I drove. Yep, that's me, driving. you know, for the week, I was just off. I left work last Sunday, went golfing, went fishing the next day, hit 2 hits, brought them in. Went to Vegas for a couple of days. I like this little feeling of being retired. I don't know why people complain so much. I mean, as long as you have money coming in and you can figure out what the hell you want to do with your life, you know, it's just about summer. You can fish every day. You can go to concerts. You can go on little escapades on this, what would you call it? Yeah, this little hiatus I took from work. But I didn't find anything in Vegas. I only had that one interview at Enterprise. Yeah, Enterprise. It's not me anyway. They want me to sell something. Here, you want to rent a car? Here you go. It pretty much sells itself. I don't think that's for me. So back to the hotels, maybe. I mean, I could go anywhere I need to. I got a couple of thousand from my retirement plan. I can just settle somewhere else, take the rest of my vacation time. So it's week 1. Week 1 is done. I made it a week. They say I'll be back soon, so I guess we just gotta prove them wrong. Prove them wrong, I definitely could. I had a map with pinpoints. I knew where I wanted to go. First stop was gonna be in Tennessee. Hell, I've always wanted to go to Tennessee. See the real king. Try the barbecue. See what it's all about. Had one hell of a drive in front of me though. Right when I saw that sign, I knew I was in for a treat. Finally. First stop, gonna be Nashville. Speaking of Elvis, it was time to hit the road, go to Memphis. The first stop was for lunch at a little cafe called Crossroads, right in the middle of Nashville and Memphis. Got into the car, set it on cruise control, just drove. country.
Just thinking about you. Decorations of red on a green Christmas tree won't be the same, dear, if you're not here with me. And when those blue snowflakes start falling, that's when those blue memories start calling. You'll be doing all right with your Christmas of white, but I have a blue, 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 blue Christmas.
Riding on the city of New Orleans, Illinois Central, Monday morning rail. 15 cars and 15 restless riders, 3 conductors, 25 sacks of mail. All along the southbound Odyssey, the train pulls out at Kankakee and rolls along past houses, farms, and fields, passing trains that have no name, freight yards full of old black men, and the graveyards of the rusted automobiles. Good morning, America, how are you? Said, don't you know me? I'm your native son. I'm the train they call the city of New Orleans. I'll be gone 500 miles when the day is done. Dealing card games with the old man in the club car. Penny a point, ain't no one keeping score. As the paper bag that holds the bottle, feel the wheels rumbling neath the floor. And the sons of Pullman porters and the sons of engineers write their father's magic carpets made of steel. And mothers with their babes asleep, rocking to the gentle beat, and the rhythm of the rails is all they feel. Good morning, America, how are you? Said, don't you know me? I'm your native son. I'm the train they call the city of New Orleans. I'll be gone 500 miles when the day is done. Nighttime on the city of New Orleans, changing cars in Memphis, Tennessee. Halfway home, we'll be there by morning. Through the Mississippi darkness, rolling down to the sea. But all the towns and people seem to fade into a bad dream, and the steel rail still ain't heard the news. The conductor sings his songs again. The passengers will please refrain. This train got to disappear